Alright, today I'm going to show you how to make a spinner. It's an old game. It's called the put and take game. So AP is for all pay, T2, take two, P1, pay one, take all, pay two, take one. So you can play with quarters, dollars, whatever. You spin it, such as that, lands on that, you pay $2, pay $2, pay $1, or pay $2, pay 2 quarters, whatever. Kind of a neat little spinner game. We're gonna make it out of 360 brass, which is just awesome to machine. A lot of lead in it, so it machines really nice and easy. It's just 3/4 inch hex. You can buy this at McMaster Car, where you can get everything else you'd ever want in life. This is awesome. Impossible to get a catalog out of though. We got some stamps for it. These you get also at McMaster Car. All the different stamps that you need for it. Just need the 5. I don't know. They're like $4 a piece, something like that. This is the hardest process of it. Just me running the fucking camera. Is stamping. It's hard to get a good, consistent stamp. Same thing with a good, steady camera guy. I just made up a cheap little Cincy jig here. Not overly happy with it, but it works. Make sure you wear your ear hole pluggers because this gets a little loud here. So what I like to do is I start off with, because I'm stupid and forgetful, so I put a spinner up here so I can see where we're at. We're going to start off with T2. So the trick to stamping is one hit Willie. If you go over it twice, it'll always shadow, it seems like, at least for me anyway. Then we rotate to the next one, do an AP. On to T1. T2. The thing about trying to make this game into a drinking game too. You know, like, give a drink, take a drink, take your clothes off, I don't know. TA for take all. Great little game with friends, sitting in the fish house in the winter, up at the cabin. The kids and I like to order a pizza, and while we're waiting for the pizza, we sit and play the game. Then try and spin with your greasy fingers once you start eating pizza. Got a little spaced out on the P2 there a little bit. Now we take her over to the lathe. So on here, hardest part was for me grinding a tool to make that profile. I'm not that good at it. I'm sure a real machinist would probably cringe right about now seeing my setup, but hey. Make sure you wear your peepers, kids. So the first one, I just come in with this and hog out a bunch of material. We make that shaft on the end of it, the spinner, probably about, I usually go anywhere from 300 to 250 thou. Seems to be a nice. There we go. So I'm just running this in, hogging it out. The reason I use this bit is to get a nice little chamfer on the edge of it. So I guess if you're making a bunch of them or whatever, you could probably set up a stop. I'm not that crazy about it. I just kind of stop it every now and then. Like here, I'm getting pretty close to the P and the T. I'll call that good. And I run this back, just hog off a bunch of material. The old Logan, I don't know what the hell this thing is, like a 920 or something. The old girl's kind of tired, but it'll still exceed the capacity of my knowledge. I usually just make blue chips on it and fuck up cutting bits, but hey. I know a lot of guys say these old machines don't use carbide bits, but you know what? They're fucking cheap and I don't have to stand at the grinder, so. Now I just got a flat one. I come in, square that edge up a little bit. Take this down to its final size. Like I said, I just eyeball it. That looks pretty close to about 250 thou. A little chatter. Now I'm gonna come back with this and slice her off. Just like so, Billy. It's a little warmish, but kind of get the idea. And then we'll come back, we'll flatten that off. And we'll hit this with a little sandpaper. Take that off. It should be good to go. So I hit it with this bit right here. So I'm ready for my next one. And again on these, I just kind of come in until right there, a little bit of a reel. And I'll just take a file and whack this off. I'm sure I could probably get a little better with my tooling, so I wouldn't have to do that, but. Call that golden for the next one. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just file this bad boy off. Beautimous. Not too bad, Skippy. We come back over here. And paint them up. So generally what I think works the best on here is to go over them with a paint marker. Try and get it in there as best you can. Do the whole patriotic thing. So that's the only 3 color paint markers I have. And I don't know, it seems to work best if you kind of do them all and let them dry for a little bit, and then come back and wipe them. I don't know, that just seems to work the best. It's a little warm from being in the machine. Carb cleaner, it's pretty much used for everything. Just quickly wipe it off a little bit. Get ready and just buffer up. There you go. Doesn't spin all that well on my welding table. There you go. You're shitting in tall corn. About a 15-minute project. First one takes you a little while to set up, but kind of cool, kind of fun. Hopefully someone give me some ideas for making one for drinking. Give me, put it in the comments, give me some ideas. Hey, thanks for watching. Check out Nine Iron on Facebook.